Welcome everyone to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 3 of Time of Legends Joan of Arc, and we're playing Saint Michael and the Dragon. And so this is our setup video. We're going to get right into, get all the game components out, do a little reading from this. As you can see at the top of this expansion gameplay, this comes in the Legendary Dragon expansion box. We've done an unboxing for it and a paint through video for that one, and we've also painted the angels. So this really features the angels versus the legendary dragon. So it's kind of a cool one. It's also our first gameplay where we're going to use the magical cards as opposed to tactical cards. So let me read through the let me read the little flavoring text while we fast forward through the setup here. It says Saint Michael and the Dragon, August 1409. On Mount Tomb, Satan arose to enact his vengeance, or tomb. On Mount Tomb, Satan arose to enact his vengeance. 7 centuries ago, he was utterly defeated by Saint Michael and his angry army. Satan's revenge comes back in the form of an enormous dragon. He is adamant on destroying the church built in 709 by Bishop Aubert to commemorate his defeat on what is now called the Mont Saint-Michel. The Benedictine monks will defend their holy chapel. So the victory conditions on this one, it says, the unholy army wins a game if Archangel Saint Michael and the fortified church are destroyed before the 5th round. That's the unholy army. Holy army wins if the dragon is destroyed before the end of the 5th round. Any other outcome is a draw. So we really have here some great terrain set up. We've got that central church that we'll walk you through. There are 2 angels and 1 Michael Archangel. Saint Michael the Archangel, and then we have a priest inside of the Mont Saint-Michel fortified church with a pair of gunners called the Bombard. So this is a new character also that comes with the Legendary Dragon expansion, and we'll be playing the Legendary Dragon board as well. So we'll get all that set up and jump into it. Some of the other rules here, we'll get into the details after we get the board set up, and we'll arrange all of the components sort of live in real-time speed for you. While we're setting up, quick shout out to the channel here. Really appreciate your guys' likes, subscribes, ringing the bell. You know, it helps us with the YouTube algorithm if you watch these videos through. So we try to keep them in 10-minute units so you guys can get through them. Really helps us to grow the channel. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we are thinking of trying to go live maybe on Twitch and get some of you live in the stream to play along with. So looking forward to that. And as always, your comments, I'll read them all down below. If you've played, you've got some minis to share, go down and check out our Instagram. We can talk on Instagram and share, exchange photos of miniatures. And also, if you could check out our Patreon or our bookstore, we've got lots of content for there. Patreon subscription, we post our blog there, so go ahead and check it out. We have all the links to our Board Game Geeks blog, everything else down there. So really appreciate you guys helping us grow the channel. So let's do a quick flyby over the board once we get the setup, and we can go into the final details. So here it looks pretty cool in the flyover. So we got the trees set up, got the bombard and the bishop in the chapel. We've got the peasants there, and we've got our angels newly painted. Go check out this painting video for our Archangel Michael, and then there in the corner you can see the legendary dragon itself. So this is dragon versus angels and Mont Saint-Michel fortified church. Okay, so we've gotten through the main setup of the board, and we've got our Saint Michael and the Dragon rules here. So we've got the legendary dragon here. So it says board and setup. We've got all the tiles in place. First setup is we can place the bombard and the priest inside the fortified church. You can see the fortifications around here. So I'm just going to do it this way. Like we've got our priest, and we'll put him in here, and we've got our newly painted bombard. And they'll be right inside the fortified church. And just for fun, I'll put the church back on top until we engage with it. So that's the first step. And then we have to place the unholy army can place the dragon in any of the following locations. 2 of the sky hexes. I've got 3 sky hexes here just for variety. Let's just call it 2 sky hexes. But I wanted to have the storm piece out. I picked them randomly, but I want to include the storm, so let's just go ahead and do that. Then it says the unholy army can place the dragon in any space. So let's put the dragon in the sky for now. So the dragon can be in the sky space. And then we can place the angel units in any hex except the one occupied by the dragon or the fortified church. So we can leave the angels in the sky as well. And then it says the holy army can then place the remainder of its units in any ground hex except the ones occupied by the dragon and the fortified church. So since the dragon's going to start up here, these are the places where he can land. Let's not put pieces there. So what I'll do is I'll put let's have the 2 crossbowmen sort of on the sides of the church here. And then let's just have the peasants sort of behind the church for now. Or should we have the peasants forward in the field? Well, I think scattered is a better strategy for this peasant. So I'll put 2 behind and I'll put 2 ahead. So this way we can, or maybe we'll put just in the front here. We can have peasants to the side and peasants here, something like this. Okay, so we'll have peasants, the fortified church, and just have a back attack here. Unless we want to plan it, let's put peasants in the front. How's this? Peasants in the front in case there's an attack this way, and then we'll have these guys as the frontal assault. Okay, and then we've got our angels. We've got 2 angels on this sky space, recently painted. You could go check out our painting video for these. And then we've also got the newly painted Saint Michael. And obviously we've got our dragon. And do a quick tour of him here. If you want to go check the painting video out of him, we just recently did these minis for the other angels. I just put the last of the angels over there just to keep them out. Maybe I'll show them during the gameplay a little bit just to mix things up. So we've also got our board set up. We've got peasants, priests, bombard, crossbowmen, angel and archangel Saint Michael. We've got the unholy player's dragon card, and we've got our setup, rerolled tokens, and we're starting out with two tokens as well. We got our dice set up, the strategy board set up, and we should be ready to jump into the turn. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you in turn number 1. So you can just click right about here. And as usual, we're trying to grow the channel, so liking, subscribing really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. We have a Patreon down below. If you like what we're doing here, go ahead and give it a click and really explore the channel. There's lots of paint through videos, not only for Joan of Arc, but for Conan by Monolith. I'm going to start, just did a second season of War of the Ring. We did the paint through of not only the main box set with all the minis, but the Lords of Middle-earth paint through for our season 2. We're also just doing an unboxing recently of A Song of Ice and Fire. Those painted minis will come up soon. So if you're in the painting side, you can check those videos out. If you're in the gameplay side, please leave a comment. Let me know how you've set the game up. Send a link to your minis. And if you ring the bell, you can get subscribed and get a notification when we're playing one of the games that you like. So hopefully see you out there in turn one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.